Got a little short video for Ed of the North. Still showing some progress here. See the white under the plastics. I didn't do them candy green. Didn't want them candy green, and don't care if they're solid white. It just looks clean. So I'm working on putting the brakes on. Have my new tire and tube put on today. Starting to reassemble some of the back end. I did my chain adjuster. Still got to do a bolt in that one today yet. Got one ready for it. Just set the plastics on and a tank on with 2 bolts. Just see the black and green. Look there. You see that candy green when the light hits it. White bars. Just putting some stuff together to see what it's looking like. Some of that'll all come off the plastic in the seat of the tank when I get the motor here. But just a little ways out yet before the motor gets here. So I'm going to put together what I can. And I'm waiting for my boots for the front forks. I guess they call them the gators, green ones. And I got to do something with the top of the fork tube there. They're a little rusty and weathered and crap, so I ground them out a little bit with these little twist lock red pads on the grinder just to clean it up. I could clear it. I might just clear it, satin clear it, and be done with it like I did my Intruder 800. And it's getting there. Oh, and then Ed of the North, buddy, found out what the deal is with the Triumph. The other week I put let me stand still here. I put a video up when I had it running, revved it up a little bit, and the headlight fell out. It broke, but it had a piece of glass still around here from the bulb. It just shook. Well, here I guess they put a 5.5-inch car low beam light in instead of a 5 3/4 motorcycle glass bulb in it. So I'm just going to do a 5 3/4 motorcycle glass bulb that has H4. It takes a H4. I'm going to put an LED high-low in it. Okay, but anyways, I found out what was up the kicker. Here, this little lock ring. Apparently it's not missing 2 of the tabs that lock the nut on once it's on, but I pulled my side cover back off, and it was all just fell on the ground. So there it is. I like Harleys and I like Triumphs and I like Indians, I like all bikes, but boy, this thing here is the worst. Not worst, but the most crazy vibration I ever saw on a bike. So here I am pulling the side off of it anyways. Doesn't matter. I got to pull and check the training. Here's something I did miss. I like to put my mistakes up too, so some other people don't do it. See how the one side of the tooth pawls, I guess you call it, for the shifter. Let me try to get an angle on it. Everything else in my way here. How the one side of the pawl is like tapered, and this side of the pawl goes down and over, you know, like an L shape, and this side was tapered. I think one of these, this one was in wrong. Might be my little shift problem there. It might have come out and caught on that, not giving me 2nd and 4th gear. I don't know. I don't care, but I did find that something I missed. Trying to be in a hurry to try to get it done, but still good weather out there to ride. Can't beat it's like an 80s today, but can't beat the 50s and 60s and 70s to ride all day and all night. But anyways, other than that, everything looked good. I just was wondering what went on in there. I figured the vibration of the bike, something probably flew apart. But another thing, I'm thinking I'm going to get a hold of Lowbrow Customs, see if I can find that gear, see that getting a little shoulder on there for the gear from the kicker that grabs that and turns the motor. So something's up with that. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but you can't flip it because this side has them teeth in there and this side don't. So it can only go in one way. So at least everything's there and nothing like broke like that gear or this like I thought it was. And this little sleeve's good. My little spring here is good. So we're in good shape. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this tranny apart. I'm not say that yet. I'm just gonna temporarily stick this cover on with 2 bolts. Go run it through the gears. If it's fine, I'll pull it back off. I'm gonna seal it up and leave it alone. But if I don't have my gears, since I found the one problem with the shifter, I'll just take and tear the tranny apart. But for what it takes, put him back in neutral. There you go. I was showing somebody that's just here, explaining to them how the tranny works, how the shifter works that, what that works inside, and then the cam plate in there, how it works the, whatever you want to call it, the fingers that slide the gears to what you need. But anyways, I'm not Mr. Technical. I don't give a shit about names of parts. I just know how it goes and take it apart. Despite cars, if I'm away from it too long, that I forget. But this kind of stuff, it's like it's embedded in your brain. You can't forget how it comes apart. So hopefully that's all it is. Ed, just want to put that up there because I was surprised when the owner was here. I went to grab the kicker and just like click, click, wasn't grabbing shit. So at least I found it. These little paws. The bottom one was in wrong. It was in upside down. If I had a regular camera and a stand, I'd take it out and do it, but I ain't doing that with one hand. You know, it is what it is. So all this here all checks out good. My spring's on, everything's right. Always remember to wind it once, stick it on. They're real simple to do. Then I hook the clutch cable up as well when I put them in. I stick them in through here and hook it onto this arm. And put this up too. So some people don't understand how these clutches work, I guess. But when this cable gets pulled, you see this whole piece lift up. This center pushes on the clutch rod that goes to the other side of the motor to the clutch basket and pushes that pressure plate out. And I do have that all trued up. You know, you watch. I actually put a wire indicator in this bolt hole and bent it out and stuck it against there, so you know which of the 3 screws to tighten or loosen, whatever, to get it to where you lay flat on your clutch disc and your steels, you know, so don't wear it out at one spot too, you know, prematurely. But that's all, Ed. Just want to let you know I found the problem, another vibration problem, and this thing here is like barely hit the throttle when you rev it, but see where this line is here? Just like eyeball it, and then that's there, no throttle, that's wide open, just that little bit. So you could figure when I'm revving it like that, she's vibrating like hell. And then I don't know what happened to my other compression tester. I got a kit from Cornwell Tools the other day just to have it moving around. I checked the compression on the little Baja 70 motor. It has about 12 psi, and then this bike here is holding at, let me see if I can get the focus nice. I don't even want to read that number, that's pretty damn shitty for XR250. Just figured I'd put that up there too. I was letting the guy know it. Brought it down here. I might just not get this, because I'm like lazy sometimes, don't feel like finding parts and rebuilding crap, and then that pressure release thing, I don't feel like dealing with that. And motor mount I found, brake and clutch levers, brake cable I found, the chain got Safety pins on. It's just stupid stuff I don't feel like dealing with. Where was it at? Look, there you go. There's a redneck freaking Master Link clip if I ever seen one. A goddamn safety pin. Excuse my fucking French. But there's supposed to be two of them on here, I was told. Yeah, one there. And who cares where the other one is? All these plastics are rigged up. It'd be a cool bike, but I found one right down the street here. Literally, as far as you can see, the houses right there. I think it was a 95 or 99, something like that. A TTR 250, Enduro already street legal. It don't have no lights on, turn signals on it. Just the brake light and headlight. I don't care about that because I don't really want it for the street. Cops don't catch you on them too much anyways. But if I want it and it has a title, if I want it, I'll just deal with that instead of that thing. Plus, I don't want to junk it up in here with parts. I got my mind set on this 80 CB 750. I'll go get the 28th and do that 85 shaft drive deal. Take it out of here, out of that bike, and put it underneath that CB 750 because that wasn't shaft driven. I want to make one because I don't think any other idiot would do it besides me. And I want to, here's another one I picked up last week. It's an 83. It's pretty stripped down, but I got boxes of parts everywhere. It's an 83 Shadow 650. The one inside's 1100. That's another one. I just want that motor and that shaft drive. You know, the drivetrain for another bike. I should take the 1100 and put it in the Baja 70 here, but I'd have to stretch it pretty good so I can sit up on top of the handlebars to ride it, keep the front end down. But I'll just wait on my 125 to show up. Just still pop a wheel with me on, sitting on the fender. And all right, brother. I'll get back at you as my progress goes on here. Trying to put the little 70 together, but I didn't want to put any stickers. I don't like stickers. This is full of stickers. I peel like garbage off. I still like to put 125 somewhere because for as little as it is, it would look kind of cool in there. But I think I'll leave it alone. I just want it clean looking, and I might ask put it over here in the showroom window then when it's done after I motor's in it and all. I just can't wait to ride it. Then you'll see my handlebar pad I ordered. It's cool looking, the bright green and black with lettering on the grips. Little stuff I ordered, all the white spoke skins they call it. Put them on front and back. There's really no white in the back until you look under the bike. When it's sitting way down here in the ground, he's looking under that. But I was thinking where I can incorporate some white. I'll have white lower legs on the forks, white bars, white spoke skins, white exhaust heat shield, white number plate, gold brake calipers, black lines. There's my back brake. Get ready to slap that on in a minute. There's my front fender. Just didn't put it on yet until my wheel's up on to keep that off the ground. White under there too. I just want it that way. Easy to touch up when it gets chipped up because they're red plastics. Remember that. Sand blasted with fine, really fine sand for blasting. Adhesion promoter on it. 2K primer on her heavy. And then white base, candy green, and clear. So I didn't even sand and scuff a damn thing after I blasted them. That's why I blasted them, instead of doing all the hand work on plastic. But I don't plan on being the one to chip it up. If somebody buys it for the right price, their kid can chip it up. But I might not sell it. But I was trying to figure out where to incorporate white in the back besides the spokes. Should I? Nah. I was thinking, should I white letter the tire? But I don't think Pro Tracks Tough Gear FR front or rear, that's what that is, would look too good white letter with a different brand white letter. So I'll figure something out and then it's going to be a nice fresh black motor, about looking like that, a little shinier with a couple things, polished aluminum, already factory like that. That's why I want it brand new, so it look clean. And then the skid plate underneath is just matte cleared, that goes under the motor. This will be the right side, that's the front, that's the rear, that bolts up like that, like I was showing in the previous video. They bolt up under the motor, but like this on the top. Then them 4 bolts bolt to the motor. They bolt to the motor. Enough silver and grays going on. Green, just can't think of what I want to do. I might leave it alone. A little bit too much white might be too much, and then I'm going to leave the exhaust like it is, and I'm going to wrap the pipe from here up with green header wrap, and then leave the muffler and all that alone. And then I'm going to order, I'm against stickers, but I might order a new FMF pipe, or I might just do my own color on it, FMF, and spray the high heat barbecue grill paint into little cups and hand paint it on. I don't know, I might leave the exhaust alone, but I like to have a little letter or something on it, make it a little bit different. But I think right now it's different enough. So just want to put another video up, Ed, even though it's almost 20 minutes of the little trail Baja 70 I'm working on, but it's going to be a 125 instead of that piece of junk 70. So, all right, brother, peace out.